have is a exemption request for disabled veteran exemption from property taxes. Richard T. Martin of South 10th Street, disabled veteran. Seek your approval.
Motion?
So moved.
Second?
It's been moved and seconded that we approve the tax exemption, property tax exemption for that veteran. Any questions? Hearing none, all in favor of the motion, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, so moved.
Have next, following yesterday's workshop with Betsy Bowman and Dan Lyons of the Redevelopment Authority, they were in to request funding from Act 137, the Affordable Housing Fund. So, and that, well, I doubt you have any questions from that whole
Pretty
conversation.
fresh.
So yeah, it's less than a day old now. So, so what I would present to you is seeking approval for allocation of $75,000 toward the Access Program for persons with disabilities, $75,000 for the Senior Repair Home Modification Program, and $50,000 toward the Emergency Repair Program, which is a program excluding the city because they have their own, if you'll recall, and $25,000 in operational funds, totaling $225,000 from the Affordable Housing Fund.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve those expenditures from the Affordable Housing Fund. Any questions? If not, all in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, so moved.
Okay. I had circulated with you earlier, and I forgot to mention this yesterday afternoon. We were in the workshop, but there is a potential member of the Lebanon Transit who's expressed interest in the vacancy that exists there. Jason Kratzer sent around, I think, that resume via email several weeks ago. And I have a resume here as well if you want, but Mr. Kratzer is a production manager at Philadelphia Mixing Solutions. And I don't know if that, does that ring any bells? Okay. And has expressed interest in the
Was that a C or a K?
K-R-A-T-Z-E-R. He is from Palmyra. And again, there's a vacancy. We just had a vacancy, sought some interest, got one response, and filled that right away, and then another vacancy came along. So
Make a motion to appoint Mr. Kratzer to the Lebanon Transit Board.
Second?
It's been moved and seconded that we make that appointment. Any questions? If not, all in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, so moved.
okay. Last item I have is to ratify your letter of support, which was actually requested and needed to be sent last week, but is for the Borough of Jonestown to obtain a small community development grant through DCNR for the Kaufman Community Park. They wanted to do some stone dust trail, walking trail through the park, and do some repairs to that because it's eroding. And so a letter of support from the county was helpful toward that.
So moved. And what was the total amount of that again?
They were asking for $40,000 from DCNR.
Thank you.
I'll second the motion.
It's been moved and seconded that we ratify that letter. Any questions? If not, all in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. So moved.
Okay, yeah, I do have one more Lebanon Transit thing. I'm sorry. This is an annual item, and this is simply a resolution to certify the provision of local match to Lebanon Transit. This is a number that's already budgeted in your budget. Gets paid to them quarterly, but the state requires that a resolution certifying that is budgeted.
And the amount again?
Amount is $107,032.
Thank you.
Motion?
I'll make that motion. Yeah.
Second?
It's been moved and seconded that we approve that expenditure of our share to Lebanon Transit. Any questions or comment? If not, all in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, so moved.
Thank you. Sorry about that. I just got it a couple of weeks ago. And I think Mr. Metley wants to ask for a renewal on the contract.
Yeah, I had circulated the information on the renewal of the contract for Maximus, who does our direct and indirect cost allocations. for the years 2016, 17, 18, which will be reflected in the 2018, 2019, and 2020 budgets, as they're 2 years. First 2 years of the contract are $13,075, which is the same as it's been the past 2 years, and the last year of the contract increases to $13,450.
Also move.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we approve the Maximus renewal. Any questions regarding that motion? Hearing none, all in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, so moved.